Gibraltar's Vet Clinic is desperately appealing to the public to adopt cats and dogs from their shelter. This summer they're in possession of more animals than ever before, and with no adoptions being carried out, the workers at the clinic are urging the community for help.
The biggest problem, it's right around the year really, and we have seen an increase on actually trying getting stray dogs, and kittens are usually, it's a normal thing throughout the year because of the time that they're usually born around Easter time, and we do tend to get kittens. That's something that happens every year, but stray dogs, we have seen an increase, and naturally they stay here as long as possible, and we try to rehome them.
And why do you think people are reluctant to adopt?
Well, reluctant to adopt. People, now it's more or less a trend to actually go for pedigree dogs. People maybe want puppies. These are not puppies. We actually do get a few coming in, which are quite young, but mainly it's dogs that are not wanted by people. They get tired of them and they just abandon them.
Is that the main reason why people give up their pets then, because they can't handle them?
They can't handle them, they're not prepared to actually maybe take them out for walks, the cost, because animals do cost money, the commitment really, that's basically it. People sometimes tend to treat animals that they were just toys or something, and they're not. They're a living thing, and they can last between 10 and 15 years and maybe even more.
Okay, can you tell me a little bit about the kitten you're holding?
Well, this kitten, actually, it's a litter of 4. One has just actually been rehomed, a ginger and white. We still have this one and 2 more others inside. They've been hand-reared by a volunteer. That really helps us when we get kittens that are really too young. They were brought in more or less when they were about 10 to 14 days old, and they needed bottle feeding. So, yeah, they're actually waiting to be rehomed.
The animals in the vet's care are either strays or unwanted pets. Some of them have been at the shelter for months. Black cats and dogs are the hardest to house, and workers at the clinic are concerned that some of the animals will never find a loving home.
Just give us a call on 200 77334. We can tell them what's available. They can actually come in and have a look at all the animals that we have, cats and dogs, and maybe, quite lucky, maybe we're lucky and we can get somebody adopting any of the animals.
There are puppies as young as 4 months old to full-grown treated dogs, and kittens also only weeks old. So if you're ready for the responsibility and the companionship that comes with adopting a pet, call the clinic on 200 77334.